Hello everyone. So again it's story time on your favorite channel Colorful Story Mind. And today I have something really interesting, a very interesting story with our beautiful puppets. Say hello to children, hello children. And today they are going to play a very important part in our today's story. Yes. So today's story that I have brought is from Native America. Yes. So till now we have heard stories from I think so Greece and what more? That is Roman story, Italian tale, the Griffin's tale. And today it's time for Native American story. Okay, so before starting, I'll tell you these Native Americans. So we also call them Indians. Yes, and before when I used to read about Indians, I thought we are Indian and we went there also. From there we have come to India, and then I realized no, the Native Americans are also known as Indians. So. Um, So this story is oral story. Oral means before, when stories were told, they were generally oral and they passed from one generation to another. That generally happens. In India also it happens, and in different country and villages also people used to tell these oral stories. So exactly I can't tell about the reliability of the story because it was generally oral stories they used to tell, but I found it very interesting and it was something really new for me. Why? Because it's the story about how the earth was made by the Native Americans, we have actually heard of the making of earth in different religious contexts or by different people all around the world, the culture and all. But when I was surfing through the net, I found this story very interesting because I thought I have heard about how earth is made by different people in different form and different religious texts. But I wanted to know, when I read about this, I found, oh, this is really interesting and I can tell this story to my kids. So because stories are entertainment, we can learn many things from that about different culture and nation. But yes, again I'll say it's not about, I can't say about the reliability of the story, but story was really interesting and I thought why not to bring it to you kids. So a little bit about Native Americans. That is, the Native Americans used to reside both in North America and South America, and different tribes and culture lived in different area of America. Yes, now America, when I say there are two parts of America, North America and South America. So to get more information, do a search on Native Americans and about America. I bring these stories so that you can even learn different facts and you yourself search these things and learn more. So, story time. Let's begin with the story. Yes. So, what happened? Okay, now here when I use earth, earth means a firm land where we stand. It's made out of soil and different elements. So before, long time before, there was no such earth or land where we stand today. But all over was beautiful shimmery water body, yes, and it was very beautiful, clear and calm. And above this beautiful water were the skies, white and blue sky above the water. And above these skies, everyone knows, are beautiful stars and galaxy. The stars, the moon, the bright yellow sun, Yes, all the clouds and stars shining up above in the sky, up from the clouds. There was a bright and big sun, and Sun really enjoyed seeing these beautiful glittering stars. And each and every star had its special position in the sky, up above in the sky. And Sun loved watching that. But wonder what happened? He found that a star was falling. And what do we call this falling star as? Shooting star. Yes. So he found there was a star that was falling, colliding with other stars. And while it was falling, it magically turned into a beautiful, cute little girl. Yes, beautiful, cute little girl. And when Sun saw she was falling and screaming, he quickly brought a comfortable feathery sheet-like thing and caught her and saved her from falling down in the water. Yes. And the girl was so happy. She said, "Thank you, Sun. You saved me." Sun was so happy seeing this cute little girl that he said, "From today, you are going to be my daughter." And Sun made this cute little girl her daughter. So this is the Sun. These are tribal dressing, Native American dressing. And Sun made her a daughter. And he was so happy. He brought a magical bird that is called raven. Yes, ravens generally are black, but they are very beautiful, very beautiful. And it was a magical raven who could fly up above the clouds and sky high. And so he said, "This is a magical raven for you, my dear daughter. This is a magical raven for you, and you can go up high above the sky." But he gave a warning. He said, "Now listen carefully. You can go up high above the sky, but don't go below the sky, because if you are going to go below the sky, you will fall into that deep blue river and will never return back." Then he said, "Now I have to, what's the work of sun? It brightens the sky. It gives you warm sun rays." So he says, "Now I have to go to brighten up the sky, and you take care, my daughter, and enjoy and play with the beautiful magical raven." And he went to brighten up the sky. Now what she did? She rode the raven and she said, "Yes, raven, come, let's go." And she flew up high above the clouds into the beautiful stars and moons and the whole galaxy. It was so mesmerizing and beautiful. She forgot everything and she said, "If I can go up high in the sky, why not down the cloud? Let me see what's there." And she forgot the warning. She sat on the cloud, raven, and went down below the sky. Once she went below the sky, she started falling, and raven could not flutter its wings to fly up again in the sky, and they fell. Where? In the blue river, the blue water body. And she started crying, "Oh, Father, oh, dear Father, Son, save me, save me." But now she was so down below the cloud in the water that father was too up high in the sky, and he could not hear Raven's cry. So now what will happen? Will Raven drown? Will she be merged with the blue water? Let's listen what happens. So in this blue water lived different water animals, and when they heard her crying, they came all up and said, "What happened, dear?" She said, "See, I was there with my father and I didn't listen to him. Now what will happen? How will I don't know how to survive in the water." So what did this do? All the different sea animals, sea creature, otter and turtle, octopus and all came, and they said, "I am going to go deep. We are going to go deep into the water and pick up some mud." Yes, now below the water also there is mud. So one by one, because one creature could not build the whole earth and bring that much mud for this cute little girl to be saved. So they all one by one helped each other and brought mud down below from the river, and they put the mud up, and they said, "We are going to," you have heard this word, "we are going to make an island." Yes. So now you can also understand how island was also formed. And what is an island? Island is what a land between the water body. Yes. So these creatures said, "We are going to make island," and they dug the mud and made island one, and they kept on making that, kept on digging that earth and brought it on the water, between the water, and made it till the whole earth was formed. Yes, the whole island was formed, and it looked something like this. Yes, this was the earth, see, between the water body. So now do you know, when you bring mud from inside the water body, it's wet. And you remember our sun? Yes, he went out in the clouds to brighten up the sky. And with its warm sun rays and heat, the mud got dried up, and finally we had land between the waters. And this is how earth was made, the land. And here began living human, see, the human house. That time it was like this only, like canopy shaped, with woods and the resources that they had, like tents. So they had these houses. So both human and animals, different animals, started living with each other happily. See the water body and the land, and a dear beautiful yellow bright sun. So this is part 1. As I say, part 1 is the story and part 2 is the artwork. Yes, so this was a beautiful story of how the earth was made by the Native Americans, and I really found it interesting, and I thought, why not to tell this kind of story to our dear kids, and even it is good and informative and something new for our parents and grandparents also. Who doesn't love to listen stories? So keep growing. Children can learn different words, languages, and you know, the way we are narrating the story. So keep listening to my stories. I'll come with some more other stories, this interesting kind, something new from different land, and watch my another part 2, the artwork. And in the artwork, I'm going to teach you how to learn maths, mathematical calculations with these mathematical cards. So it's a surprise. Let's see how I'm going to teach you maths in an easy way, because we don't love maths. So I'll make you love maths in a very playful and enjoyable manner. So everyone, chalo, tell bye to our beautiful cute little kids. We are going to come again, and for now, this is our Native American tale. Bye bye.